Welcome back to my Southampton Career Mode. This is episode 10 of season 3, and in this episode we are going to start the January transfer window, but I'm not sure if we're going to do much business this window. We're going to have to see about that. But before we start the window, we have a game against Arsenal, first versus second once again. And as you can see, I'm using Fifa's Realism mod, the new 3.0 updated version. And with it comes so many new features, one being a new menu mod, where it kind of makes everything you need on one screen. You have training, calendar, squad hub, transfer hub, finances, and board expectations all in one screen. It makes the game feel a little bit more fresh. Also, I have a few new player faces on this team. Like I've said before, this is PC only, unfortunately. We have a new face for Karius. There have been some new tattoo mods. As you see, Højbjerg has his sleeve tattoo. Rashica has an updated face. Denipo has a real face now instead of the EA generic one. De La Vega also has an improved face than the one we were using before. And Danny Ings also has his tattoos as well. Fortunately, I cannot find a face for Shea Adams. Hopefully someone makes one soon. Yeah, it is time for this game against Arsenal. We are 5 points clear of Liverpool in 4th, and we could jump to 1st with a win against Arsenal. The only bad thing about this is that my team is very fatigued. So Ings comes in for Adams, Rashica comes in for De La Vega, Bednarek comes in for Nkulu, and Klosterman comes in for Valerie, while Sarachi slots in at left back. Still a very capable squad. Let's see what we can do against Arsenal, first versus second. I can't even believe Arsenal are in first. I mean, they've made improvements to their team, but not the type of improvements where you'd be like, oh yeah, they're definitely a title challenging team. But you would not say that about us either, so I guess it goes both ways. But this is a big game, facing the first place team. We just faced Spurs while they were in first, I'm pretty sure, and we were able to beat them, so hopefully the same goes here. Ings, Ward-Prowse, Fekir, good turn, right-footed shot, good save by Leno. That's a very good first attempt. Prowse to Fekir. Let's get it out to Ndidi. Having trouble breaking down their defense other than that first attempt by Fekir, as Ward-Prowse just gets the ball stolen from him. Arsenal play a pretty compact defense. They're not going to be easy to completely break down. Good pass to Ward-Prowse coming forward. Rashica on the wing. In it to Ings. Gets past one defender. Looking for someone in the box, and David Luiz is able to clear that. We're going to have a corner. Swung in. Someone get to this. No one gets to this. Rashica, edge of the box. It's going to get another shot, but Leno is there to save that one as well. Ndidi looking for someone. This has been a pretty, I'd say, even game, even though Arsenal haven't created clear chances like we have. Into Ings. As I'm saying that, we score our first goal. Danny Ings on the score sheet once again. This goal is pretty much created by Fekir. Gets into a dangerous position and squares it to Ings, and he's not going to miss from there. That is an easy goal for Danny Ings. And he looks so much better with his tattoos. Seeing Ings without tattoos is kind of weird. What? 6 goals for Danny Ings. He's doing much better this season than he was last season. That is a very good sign and a very good start for us. This game has been actually pretty easy, to be honest. I do not know how this Arsenal team is in first place. I really can't see it. I feel like Liverpool, Man City, and even Chelsea have much better teams. Somehow, Arsenal is in first, even though I guess the top is pretty close. So those other teams are not very far away. Ndidi gonna get fouled into Ward-Prowse. He gets fouled. So one final chance to end the half. And that was a terrible free kick. That's gonna be halftime. We're up 1-0. Pretty much dominating possession, at least it feels like. Let's continue that. Tierney in to Pepe. Don't want to give him room. Ake just clears that into our own half. Very awkwardly out to Aubameyang. Coming back forward. This is a better spell for Arsenal. That's going to be a foul. Looks like they might be finally coming back into this game. They're going to have a free kick. That is lofted in. Good clearance. Okay, now they're really coming into this. As Inaki Williams flicks the ball up, doesn't get a shot away. All of a sudden, they are prime Barcelona. And that is headed to Karius. All right. They went from being a League 2 side to prime Barcelona in 2 seconds. That was a very lucky pass. Here into Ings. Back to Fekir. Waiting for Ings to make a run. He does. Has room actually after dodging a tackle. Just is dribbling around everyone. That is not a good finish from Danny Ings. This game is so weird. Feels like Arsenal is turning it on and turning it off every 5 seconds. Going from a terrible team to a good team. Alright, Ward-Prowse is tired, so he's going to come off for Lemina. Frazier is going to come off for Gineppo. And I'm going to bring on Danzo for Nathan Ake. Because Ake is seeming a little bit tired too. Pretty sure all these guys played that last game in the episode against Brighton, so that's probably why they're tired. 20 minutes left. Can we hold this 1-0 lead against a bipolar Arsenal team? Didi into Lemina. Fekir, look at that touch by Fekir. Hits the post. That is so unfortunate. That was such a good attempt by Fekir. Klosterman cleans that up. Into Fekir once again, out to Rashica. Is he going to get to this? He is. That is stolen. This is the weirdest game of FIFA I've played in a very long time. Fekir into Ings. Gets past David Luiz. David Luiz is playing in this Arsenal team that is in first place. That makes no sense. Osterman. Nepo, Lemina. Into Ings. Can he finish this? That's a good save by Leno. These shots are so weird. They're so weak. Arsenal's defense is just so awkward at the moment. Their whole team feels awkward. Ball back to Lemina. Into Ndidi. That is a good pass into Fekir. And he puts it wide. Alright, 3 minutes. Actually, 2 minutes left. Arsenal does not look like they're going to come forward with it for a chance. As Ndidi wins that header. Hopefully I did not just jinx myself. This has felt like... Well, it hasn't felt like top of the table first versus second. Ndidi comes forward. Good save by Leno. I just don't get this Arsenal team how they're in first, honestly. Pepe. Lemina blocks that. 2 minutes are up. And we get a 1-0 win away from home against Arsenal. That was such an awkward game of FIFA. Arsenal seemed like a very, very good team for 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, they just felt like a relegation zone team. Makes no sense how they're in first, but we get all 3 points. Alright, so at the end of December, we are sitting in first place. 1 point lead over Arsenal, 5 point lead over Spurs and Liverpool, and a 6 point lead over Manchester United. What happened to Manchester City? They're in 6th place. I don't think I've ever seen Man City that low on the table. This is such a weird Premier League season. Well, we are in first. Cannot be mad about that, even though I don't see us ending up there at the end of the season. Alright, so we're in the January transfer window, but unfortunately we only have 1.24 million in the transfer budget. Now, I actually don't think we could do anything with that at all. I have a few players up on the transfer list, including Romeu, who else? Slattery, Sims. That might be it. There's not many players I want to sell on this team, to be honest. I really like the team that we've built. I don't think we need a whole lot, and I don't think we need to sell any player exactly. Like maybe Bentaleb can go. He's probably been the least of my favorite in the midfield department. I like Lemina a lot better than him. You know what? I'll put him on the transfer list and just see if any offers come in, because we might be able to get a little bit of money out of him, and that might allow us to make at least one signing this window. Alright, next game is the round of 64 against Bournemouth in the FA Cup. Because it's Bournemouth, a Premier League team, we are going to play this game because we're only in the Europa League and FA Cup, so we might as well play this game and see if we can advance. These kits are clashing terribly. That might not be too bad, actually. All right, team is changed a little bit. I'm only rotating a few players. Gineppo, Aarons, Højbjerg. They come in, and let's see what we could do against Bournemouth in the FA Cup.
Big welcome to you all to the Vitality Stadium here in Bournemouth.
All right, FA Cup action. I don't know. I can't remember where we exited the FA Cup last season, but I know in season 1 we almost made it to the semifinals. It would be nice to try and replicate that this season as they pass it straight to Højbjerg. That is a good start for us. Or Prowse into Højbjerg, who has been in good form recently, gets a shot away. And looks like Dean Henderson is in goal. Wait, yeah, that is Dean Henderson. That is a pretty good signing for Bournemouth. Ball swung in, punched out. Let's get it to Ward-Prowse. Back to Klosterman. Crossed in. We get it to someone. That's not a good shot for Ndidi, and that is a terrible, terrible pass. That is a good ball in to Brooks. What are they going to do with this? Nkalu blocks that cross. They're going to have a corner. Corner is going to be swung in. Ward-Prowse with an acrobatic clearance. Comes straight back in. Billing into Stacy. And Nkalu defends that very well once again. They're going to have another corner. Or are they going to go short with it? No, they're not. That is cleared to Bender. Bender is at Bournemouth. That is interesting. And that is going to be a goal. Off a deflection. That is an awkward header. And that is the first goal for Bournemouth. And they do have Jimenez from Wolves. They've made some very interesting signings. This is so lucky. That is off Nkalu's foot. That is the luckiest goal I've conceded in a while. All right, we're down 1-0. We need to get a goal back in this game. Do not want to go out of the FA Cup like we did in the Carabao Cup. That would be very, very unfortunate. Bournemouth defends very well, but Gineppo has a lot of room here. Gonna have a shot that is blocked. Stays with it out to Ndidi. He's gonna have a shot, and that is saved once again by Henderson. We are creating decently. We just need to put one of these chances away, and that is not a good corner. All right, Bournemouth are playing very well this game, actually. Højbjerg trying to get the tackle in on Brooks. It's not going to be able to. Another ball in. Aarons clears that. And that is a terrible touch from Ward-Prowse. And a terrible pass from Ndidi. What is happening with my team? Brooks shot in. Karius saves. We're kind of getting dominated as that ball is in. That is almost another awkward goal, but that is cleared. Ndidi, good pass into Ward-Prowse. Adams, I need you to make a run. He just doesn't want to. Klosterman. How is he out-muscled there? Klosterman is a tank. And he's out-muscled by Brooks. That is interesting. Can we get one final attack before halftime? Ward-Prowse into Adams. Adams, I need you to get on your bicycle. What pass is that to Højbjerg? All right, that ends a very, very bad half for us. Try and have a better second half. Good ball by Ward-Prowse. In to Adams. Back to Ward-Prowse. Can this be an instant reply off halftime? And that is saved. That was such a good move. Such a good move, and that is a good save by Henderson. Ball in. That looks a little bit better. No one's going to get to that, though. See Gineppo. Gineppo, quick turn. Gets a shot. Another save by Henderson. They're definitely knocking on the door at least. Ball crossed in. Klosterman almost gets to that. Out to Ake once again. Ball is into Ward-Prowse. Adams, good turn. Another save by Dean Henderson. This man is saving everything. Punches that out. Gineppo gonna go for a shot. Of course, once again, Dean Henderson comes up with the save. That was like 10 minutes worth of just a non-stop attack. And it is not over. In toward Prowse. Oh, what is that pass? Alright, let's do Frazier for De La Vega. And then I'll make another sub maybe in about 15 minutes. As Frazier comes on to face his former team just like Nathan Ake. Alright, that is a very good ball to Brooks. Once again, Brooks is causing some damage out here on the wing. Back to the man. This is not looking good. Good save by Karius. And this game does not feel good. We might be out of the FA Cup after this one ends. Bournemouth are playing a lot better than us. Another corner going to be swung in. Karius punches that. James Ward-Prowse collects. We need a goal here. We need someone to step up as Ake, or actually Højbjerg, is just caught by Jimenez, I believe, and now they're coming back forward with Brooks. We are getting dominated. That is another good ball into Jimenez. Out to Brooks. Now he's on the left. This man is everywhere. Alright, Ward-Prowse let's do Fekir, and then Ings on for Adams. 8 minutes. Let's see if they can help us get this goal, if they can even get on the field. Because we know how sometimes game just ends without my subs getting on. And you're telling me Cook is as fast as Frazier to catch that ball? That makes no sense, but at least my subs are on. This feels like a completely different game than the one we faced Arsenal. And it's the same difficulty ultimate, same sliders. This is why FIFA is so weird. Alright, chances are dwindling for us to make it out of the FA Cup. Or at least this tie. Gineppo is coming forward. Fekir. I find someone. Ndidi. That was supposed to go here to Ings. Ings, that is such a weak shot. What is that? That's pretty much going to be our last chance probably. 10 seconds, yep. So we are out of the FA Cup in the round of 64. Being taken out by Bournemouth 1-0 in their home stadium. That was a terrible game. Bournemouth played so well. And that is why we are out of the FA Cup this early. That is very, very disappointing. Alright, so we are out of the FA Cup. How is it that we are doing so well in the Premier League, and then in every other competition we are just terrible? Out of the Carabao Cup, out of the FA Cup, out of the Champions League. So now it is just Europa League and Premier League for us. And we are first in the Premier League. This is such a weird season. Such a weird season. Alright, next game is against Norwich City. And Norwich is in 19th place on 6 points. 1 loss, 3 draws, and 17 losses. So I'm going to simulate this game with the first team. This should be no problem, especially considering it is at home. And it is our first team as De La Vega puts us up in the 23rd minute 1-0. Adams scores our second 2-0. It's exactly what I expected. Alright, Thibaut Pukki puts them up on the board with 1 goal, but it looks like we are going to see this game out as Adams gets our third, and it is a 3-1 win. Very, very good performance. It looks like everyone else won their game, so we still have a 1-point lead at the top. And our next game is against 5th place Chelsea. And I have yet to get any offers for any of my players, matter of fact. So, I mean, if we can't sell anyone, pretty much means we are not going to be able to buy anyone. Halfway through January, it looks like. Alright, this will be the last game of the episode, facing Chelsea away. They're in 6th now, after those games have been simulated. We have a 9-point lead over them, which is crazy, but we have beat them in the past. So it is possible. As you can see, they have their new home kit for next season in game. Pretty decent kit. I've always liked Chelsea's kit designs, but entire full first team facing Chelsea. See if we can end the episode on a win.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith.
All right, now Chelsea have a much better team than Arsenal in my opinion. They should be higher up on the table. I mean, they have Conte, Van de Beek, Pulisic has probably grown, considering this is the 3rd season in. They should be a lot higher than 6th place. All right, that is a terrible pass from Karius. Oh, that's my fault. Decent chance at goal. They also have Januzaj, which is weird. Valerie clears that out to... Don't even know who that was. That was almost in the top corner. What a strike that would have been. Kante is just dribbling past me. It's finally blocked, and that is cleared. Good ball into Kante. Can we get that out? Oh my, what a defensive play. What a defensive play. I slid in with Enclu and then a goal line clearance by Nathan Ake as Chelsea is just putting on the pressure to start this game. Alright, that is another bad pass. What is happening to my team at the moment? That is a shot by Van de Beek that is over the bar. Alright, can we get the ball out of our own half? That is our goal. It's 15 minutes in. I don't think we've been in their half until just now. Ndidi coming forward into Ward-Prowse. Chelsea's defending pretty compactly. As soon as I say that, there's room for Fekir. And he turned to get a shot away. And that is wide. I meant to take another step with him forward. Decent attempt. Didn't look too far off. Oh, so it's Van de Beek. I thought it was Van de Beek for some reason. Alright, they're coming forward. Pulisic on the ball. Crosses that in. Karius punches it out. Back into Pulisic. Good save by Karius. Klosterman clears that. Alright, they throw it straight to De La Vega. This has been a very busy opening 30 minutes for my defense. De La Vega into Adams. Somehow that pass made it through all those players. Fekir gonna have a shot. Good save by Kepa. That's pretty much our first shot on goal this game. Corner is in. Ndidi not gonna get to that. Strong enough to hold that off. In to Fekir. Back to Klosterman with the back heel. That is blocked. Adams gets a shot and Kepa saves that once again. That was such a good chance. That shot was too close to Kepa. Another cross in. Almost. Someone gets their head to it. Okay, that was a good turn by Pulisic. Alright, and that is halftime. 0-0. Chelsea have definitely had the better chances than us. Think it's going to be a busy second half for my defense. Good tackle by Klosterman. Can this be a break opportunity for us? De La Vega. Is he going to beat his defender? He's going to get fouled by Reece James. Now, what do we do from here? I'm just going to pass this to Ndidi. Out to Fekir. He's going to get a shot. Good save by Kepa. As I stumble over my words, we're going to send this cross in. And that's going to be another corner. See what we can do from this one. And that's going to be, once again, another corner. Can I score from a corner in this game? Apparently not. 20 minutes ago, honestly, I might take a draw at this point. Because we are having lots of trouble creating goal opportunities. And it does not seem they are struggling as much as us. As they're coming forward this. Reece James crosses it in. Pulisic almost grabs Chelsea's first goal. That is just wide. Alright, Ings is coming on for Adams. Let's do Rashica for De La Vega. And then put in Højbjerg for Fekir. 15 minutes. We somehow grab a winner in this game. That's going to be so undeserved. Okay, what am I doing with Ward-Prowse there? What am I doing? And I just let Januzaj come straight through. Ake, good defending. Alright, subs on. See if we can defend this corner. Ward-Prowse able to block that. Conte's coming forward. This is awkward. Karius is able to collect that. Immobile out to Pulisic. Van de Beek is going to get it back to Pulisic. Actually, Immobile. And that is a good save from Karius as I dangerously try and pass it out of my box. It looks like it might be a 0-0 draw. Oh, that is a heavy touch from Nathan Ake. Thankfully, Ward-Prowse is there to clean that up. There's room for Rashica to come forward. Can this be a chance? James Ward-Prowse, or actually Højbjerg, 90th minute. That is a goal out of nowhere. Rashica comes forward. That's pretty much his first touch of the game. Gets some space and passes it into Højbjerg. What a goal this is. This is so unexpected. We have created nothing this game. Absolutely nothing at all. What a finish that is by Højbjerg. That is a powerful shot. 5 goals for him in the Premier League. And this looks like it's going to be a very, very unlikely 3 points for us against Chelsea. I was about to just dribble the ball out and take a draw. It looks like this is going to be 3 points as Rashica is just dribbling past everyone. What is happening? He's going to get a shot taken out. And that's going to be the full-time whistle, actually. So that is a 1-0 win against Chelsea. We were absolutely dominated this whole entire game. Somehow we come away with all 3 points. I cannot believe we just won that game. That was a very, very undeserved win. But with that win, we were able to keep our first place spot in the league. Looks like everyone else pretty much won their games as well, so all the point leads stay the same. I keep thinking like we're not going to win the league this year. There's no way. But 23 games in and we are still in first, despite playing horrible in every other competition. This is a very, very weird season. In the next episode, we might finish January. We probably will. I guess I'll try and sell someone, and if we can't sell anyone, by someone I specifically mean Bentaleb. If we're unable to sell him, that pretty much means that we are not going to be able to bring anyone in. Maybe I'll look for players on loan because we do have 50k in the wage budget. That might be our only way to bring in reinforcements, even though I'm not sure that we need reinforcements. But this is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next episode very soon. Hope you all have a great day.